Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. Alright, this video is so late in the day. It's been a day. My work was actually closed because of the weather. We got buried in more snow, but more than that, we had a ton of freezing rain that started really early in the day yesterday, and it continued all night, and then after midnight it switched over to the heaviest snow. The snow was so strange feeling. It felt like sand or sugar. It just didn't melt when you touched it, and it had this really strange consistency to it. So my husband got the snowblower to work, which was a blessing, and we ended up, getting unburied from our driveway. But at the same time, it's just been a crazy day. Our street didn't get plowed till really late, and whatever. It's winter. I mean, I guess it's winter. What can we expect in the Northeast? But I wanted to do some cash stuffing because it is Friday, and that is what's on my agenda. And in case you're wondering, what's your agenda? I have an entire schedule of videos that I do, and I'll show you my loosely written one. I do have a content planning video that I uploaded, and it's really helpful. And this is what my loosely written one looks like. So if you're interested in how I came up with this, nice iced tea ring. Actually, I had, it's like a Yeti mug, and I took the top off and I set it there. I don't know why I did that, but anyways, real life document. But yeah, so where can I put this? Okay. So if you're interested in that, I do have a content planning video in case you might need some ideas or some inspiration on how to schedule your projects or maybe your videos if you're somebody who has a channel. But anyways, it's been really helpful to me. Yesterday, where we left off is I went over my husband's February retirement check, and the total here was $2427.56, and I had $1,616.02 remaining after I went over my variables for the coming week. So I'll go down with you guys really quickly. St. Jude's Hospital, ASPCA, GoFundMe, those are kind of all fall under giving. So those three are kind of the same category. We spent, and when I say we spent, I mean we spent on our Discover card. I don't know why I said Discover. On our Discover card, we spent some money, Amazon, Poshmark, Target, and a lot of our subscriptions come out of our Discover also, so we just pay that back. So instead of taking the money out of the bank for that, I just left it in. And I got a couple extra dollars too, and I'll explain to you what I'm doing with that and why. But I took it out of money I had left over from last month, so I'm going to show you what I do with everything. So Target was a Discover charge. Gas I took out so I can stuff that in an envelope. Amazon was a Discover charge. Poshmark, our iCloud, well actually just for mine. Hulu, Netflix, Canva, and our Sam's Club annual membership, which is, I don't, like I said, it's so expensive. I don't know, but we do go to Sam's Club a lot. So, and I think we have the upgraded membership where you can go in before 10 o'clock in the morning, and I think you get a little bit of cash back depending on what you spend, or like you'll get a credit every now and then at the register. But anyways, so those were our expenses, and after all of this, I ended up with $1,600 left over out of $2427.56. So I went to the bank, and I was able to get out today, and I got the money, and I'll show you what I'm doing with all of this. But first of all, I'm going to grab my binder that has my cash envelopes in it for variables. So this is my week-to-week binder, and I do have a link for these down below in the description. This is these are purchases from Amazon, so I have them in 3 different colors, and they're just super handy. And I love them because they're soft cover and they just expand, and they have a really nice, secure snap closure. So that was the drawing factor for me. So from last week, I had $150 in here to begin with, and we never went to the grocery store because my husband got COVID. We ended up eating at home all week, and I have $140 left because I did swipe a little bit of that, and I went to the store last night. but just to grab something really quickly. So I still have that. So I have my money here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down what I have for everything. So for the store, or for groceries, I'm going to add to the 140 that's left out of 150, and this is for dog food too. I'm going to add $40 more. So the 140 is a rollover, which I rarely ever have. A lot of times with my rollover money, I end up using it just as like pocket money. I probably should leave it in the envelope just to see. I did that 2 weeks ago because I thought it would be interesting to see what I had left. But typically I don't do that. I just kind of use it for whatever. So I have 180 planned for the coming week. So I need to put an additional $40 with that, and then I'll have 180. And I'm just going to use this Post-it on it and fold it over, and I'm ready to go to the store. So Sunday I'll be doing my meal planning, so we'll talk about that. So I have that taken out. Then I also have gas. So I am putting $80, and I should probably put a little bit more, but I didn't use that much gas last week, and neither did my husband. But we do need extra gas for the snowblower since he was able to get that to work. Oh my gosh, what a relief. I really thought we were going to have to go buy a new one. So gas was 80. So I've got that ready to go. All right, and then dining out for the coming week. I mean, I don't know what our plan is yet. I haven't done our meal plan or anything like that, but I'm just going to put $100 aside just in case, but we probably won't go through all that. All right, so I'm going to put 100 aside for dining out. So I have 20, 40, 60, 81. And so that will go in its own envelope. And I've said this so many times, when we eat out, it can include ordering a pizza. Sometimes my husband grabs something to go for his lunch once in a while if, you know, the people he works with are getting like carry out. We go to a diner all the time. Pretty much that's the only place we've been going lately, is the same place over and over. And it's really, really inexpensive to eat there. So let's count what we have left. 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have $1,800 here. So that is going to be Q2 mortgage. And if you are wondering what that means, I did a whole video on early mortgage payoff. It's, I think, a 4-year plan or something like that. So plus $1,800, that's what I need to set aside every single month to go on the principal. I do have my Q1 already stuffed. So I'm working on Q2 now. And Q2 is April, May, and June. So my plan is to pay this on June 1st. Just like my plan is to pay Q1 on March 1st. And Q1 is already stuffed. I've shown you guys that a couple different times. I have this all ready to go. It's $5,400, which equals $1,800 a month. And I need to do this 2 more times. And I'll be taking it mostly out of my husband's retirement, or, you know, just depends on how the pays fall. But this is ready to go. And then I just need to save in March and April, and then I'll be done with Q2. So I'm a little bit ahead of the game, which is a good thing, I think, because then I can, you know, if something comes up or I want to reallocate some of that money somewhere else, I can do that. So I'm all good. And let's see, sinking funds and savings. So I'm going to write that down. So Q2 is going to be $1,800. So the things I'm also saving for include home renovation. doing a new flooring in my mom's condo, and I've talked about that too. That's kind of a surprise for her, just as like a thank you for all that she's done for us. And I have a Christmas fund, and I need to fund that this month. And I have some savings challenges. I have 2 different challenges that I'm working on. And what else do I have going on? I'm not sure, but sinking funds are something totally different. So I'll do an update video on that. I think I have that scheduled. Sinking funds, savings goals, and savings challenges, I have that scheduled every single Monday. And on Saturday, tomorrow, I have my bullet journal video scheduled. So I'll be doing that update. And that's pretty much it. So that's what's to come. But I don't have my fixed expenses figured out as of yet, because those will come out of other paychecks. So we have 2 of my paychecks, 2 of my husband's base pays, and his commission yet to come for February. So that will cover all of our bills, which is what I list under fixed, and it will cover any additions that we put toward our savings challenges or our sinking funds. But I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But yeah, this was just short and sweet. I wanted to make sure that I updated you and told you what was what for the coming week. And that's about it. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I think I did get a question, and I'll have to go back and answer, but I had a top-bound spiral notebook that I used for my February forecast budget, and I got that at Target. So in case you are looking to get something similar, because I love a top-bound notebook, and I know some of you guys mentioned that you guys do too. So yeah, just check out Target. They still have them. I just saw them when I was there recently. So check that out, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope that you're having a good weekend. I hope wherever you are not snowed in, but if you are, I hope you have everything that you need and that you're healthy and you're feeling good. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you stuck around and did so. And as always, I hope I see you guys in my next video. Take care.